Colorado will make a bowl game. I realize that when we discuss Colorado, there are usually one of two extremes being staked out. And I get it. Because when people talk about Colorado, it's not just your average college football fan. We talked about Colorado having escape velocity. Deion Sanders has escape velocity, where he escapes the college football bubble and goes into the main sports bubble and the non-sports bubble. And then people have very extreme opinions because they don't know how the sport actually works. So if you're talking about Colorado, you're either saying they're going to win the Big 12 or they're going to go 3-9. The truth is probably more in the middle. They were a 4-win team last year. They lost some close games. The idea of them being a 6-6 or 7-5 team is not that extreme. Now, I realize I have just handed them a loss here. I said Nebraska was going to go 7-0 to start the season. So that is handing Colorado a loss there. But I think they can be 2 wins better than they were last season. They have brought in offensive linemen who, if you look at their performance at their previous schools, look like they can be better than what they had last year. We'll see how the offense looks. Pat Shurmur taking over. It's going to look like a different offense than the one they ran under Sean Lewis. So I don't know if that's going to be better for Shedeur Sanders or not. We'll find out. Travis Hunter, though, will be the best player on the field probably in all of their games. That's a helpful thing. Defensively, we'll see, did they get better on the defensive line? If you look at the individual performances of the players that they got out of the portal on last year's teams, they probably are better. I don't know how much better. And I've said, and it makes the Colorado fans very mad when I say this, that I don't know that they're going to be that much better than last season. But you don't have to be that much better than last season to be 6-6. So you're going to have to beat Colorado State again. You're going to have to beat North Dakota State. Again, I've handed you a loss at Nebraska, and I'm sorry about that. But like, you got to win it against Baylor or UCF. You're going to have to win some hard games, like an at Texas Tech. Lubbock's a terribly tough place to play. You have to win that game. You got Utah at Kansas, Oklahoma State as a closing stretch. Utah and Oklahoma State among the betting favorites to win the Big 12. Like, you probably need to have, maybe you need to be at 6 before you get to that stretch, but maybe you need to be at 5 and win one of those. But I do think they can be better. Do I think they're going to win the Big 12? No, I don't. I think it's possible for a lot of Big 12 teams to be competitive in the Big 12. And if the breaks go your way, maybe you're in the mix for the Big 12 title game toward the end of the season. But I'm kind of like everybody else. K-State, Utah, Oklahoma State, those feel like the most likely candidates to win the Big 12. But Colorado can be better. So you get an extra game of Coach Prime. Thank you so much for watching. Just a reminder, subscribe to this channel right here so you never miss an episode of Andy Staples on 3. And oh, by the way, watch all the other great videos on the On3 Sports YouTube channel.